Welcome everyone, and thank you. Thank you for watching, engaging, and sharing in OzoneTCG videos. Of course, it's Eric with OzoneTCG. I'm a huge follower of the 80-20 rule. Basically 80% of the stuff you do makes up about 20% of your success, and likewise, vice versa, 20% of your effort goes to 80% of your success. Huge accomplishment at 1,000 subscribers. I think we're already 80% of the way to my goal for the channel. Really, the first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube is the biggest milestone and is the most difficult thing to do. It's building that really small audience and to eventually grow it into something. Once you hit the 1,000, you kind of know what you're doing in a way. It means that you have captured enough people. You tell people exactly what you like to do, and people seem to engage and enjoy your content enough to keep wanting to watch. To that point, it's going to be basically what we've done for the past 6, almost 7 months now, is that we're just going to keep doing TCG Advanced format content videos. I'm a huge fan of the game, especially post banlist for May 2022. I've been enjoying playing it more than I have past couple months, but there's been a lot of news recently, of course, with the game, so I'm excited. So we're going to go over a couple of the updates we have here, and of course, we're going to talk about the giveaway, some of the shop, the website, the team itself, and Patreon and everything. I'm going to have the timestamps linked in the description below so you guys can go around, view whatever you guys want to do. Just thank you, seriously. Let's go ahead and get on into these updates. So as far as the team, we've grown a lot as players, mostly. We have a couple of newer people on the team too. We have 13 people involved with the team, 11 of which are active players, or at least semi-active players. And most of us play the game rigorously and often. Before, it was most of us. The first 9 or 10 of us basically started it. We've gotten a few partners between the commentary format owners and some people with YGO Pro Deck. Of course, check them out if you want to. We're not sponsored or anything, not yet. But I always like to give him a shout out because I absolutely love the site owner, Alan. He's fantastic, and I love using YGO Pro Deck. Basically, this probably has been the best season, basically end of 2021 into 2022 for all of us as players. We've all been consistently topping events that we've gone to. Relatively speaking, we've gone case tournaments, regionals. Zohair just won a regional. Went undefeated in that, which is a huge accomplishment. He's gotten top 32 at remote. YCS is top 8 as well. And of course, Sean got top 8 at YCS Charlotte. We've all really grown as players, and I am incredibly excited to see what the rest of the season brings us and the rest of the year brings us. We'll of course be documenting everything we do, and I am really excited that most of us will be able to attend the NAWCQ, myself included. Unfortunately, not everyone on the team can. Some of them are in Europe right now, on school or vacation, anything like that. But most of the members, more than half the team, will be there. I'm excited for that. Personally, I've actually applied to be a floor judge for the NAWCQ. I'm hoping that I can go with that role. I do have a lot of judging experience, but not at the tier 3 events or higher, so like nationals, anything like that. Have judged regionals before, run a bunch of ODS championships and locals and everything like that. So I'm excited, and of course everyone on the team who's playing in it, of course, is ecstatic to play, because some of them haven't played for a while. Well, we've really come a long way since, back in November when we kind of started. We didn't really start to grow until once Master Duel came out, because that was a huge boost in popularity for the game. But we saw, even with the most recent ban list, with Cyber's Gadget Eldritch finally dying because of Verde Anaconda dying, that was a huge boost for us, because OzoneTCG was really the first team or first collective to really theorize in the TCG and kind of push it out there. Like I said, we've all really grown together. We're going to continue to grow. I mean, I can't imagine at least one of us doesn't make top 32 at nationals this year. we're just really excited, and it's definitely helped. And honestly, the comments we've gotten, both from our own deck profiles and from everyone else's, has been amazing. It's absolutely a joy to read what you guys say about the theory and everything. So thank you, seriously. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. So we have a couple updates, of course. First off, I'm going to show you guys the website, and then we're going to talk about Patreon, which we are opening starting as soon as you guys see this video, and then, of course, the 1,000 sub giveaway. We're going to have a giveaway at, of course, at 1,000 subs. I think we may have one at 2,000. I'm not positive quite yet. Or 3,000 if not 2,000, then at 5,000 and 10,000, just for those milestones. Especially once we hit 10,000, that's going to be a huge moment too, almost as big as 1,000. But the first 1,000, like I said, is 80% of the work. Let's go ahead and take a look at the website and show you guys what we've been working on for a while, if you guys haven't checked already. But officially, the shop is open, so let's go on over to that right now. And so, of course, this is the OzoneTCG website. This is the official one. This is where we will continue to post updates. We have all our social medias on here. We'll continue to update it as things happen. It's very basic, but that's what I like in a website, and it's really easy to kind of navigate. So I'm going to show you guys over here. Right now we have this little menu up in the top left of the screen, and then we're going to go over to shop right there. So by the time you guys see this, this will look a little bit different. We'll have some different products in here, but this is the big opening of the OzoneTCG shop. If you guys have seen, of course, our previous video with the tokens and field centers, we have all of those in stock. We also have a sale on them just to get them out the door. Pretty cheap too, considering they are custom made and they are very, very, very nice looking. Of course, you guys will see pictures again by the time that you guys see this. They will all be updated. Everything will be updated here. Basically, I want to use this shop just to provide a lot of rarer accessories that are either Japanese imports, custom-made mats, dice, binders, anything like that on here, deck boxes especially. But for right now, we're not focusing on like the play mats or deck boxes. We are going to focus on the sleeves and tokens and field centers. Eventually, though, we will have a lot more products, like I said, and it won't just be these. We'll also have like apparel. I've been designing some apparel for the past couple of months. We're not quite ready to release all of them yet, but eventually they will go they'll go onto the shop, and you guys will see that. And of course, we'll talk about this later, but patrons will get a discount, and people who sign up for the newsletter will get a one-time discount code too. This is my pride and joy. I really like showing this off whenever I can. It is a scapegoat deck box. I actually made this myself. I modeled it myself, built the inside myself, and then printed it again myself. If you guys want to pick one up, they are a little bit more on the expensive side because they are a collector's item. It is really, really cool to make these. Takes a long time to make though, so they are up there, but considering they are custom made, and I also hand paint them and finish them and everything. I've done that professionally before. You guys can pick those up. We also have these My Dress Up Darling. I haven't seen this personally, but I know it is a very, very popular show, and the sleeves are quite high quality. Comes with, I think it's like 80 in a pack or something. You guys can pick them up too, and then Hololive will have more of those later. These are from some of the Japanese conventions, and of course all the tokens and field centers you guys will have seen by now. Basically, if you guys want to help support us directly, and if you don't want to do Patreon, that's up to you, but if you guys want to pick up some of our accessories and apparel and anything like that, OzoneTCG.com, I think it's /shop, something like that. I will have the link in the description, of course. We'll have links of everything we talk about here. But basically, we're going to really have this, we're going to be starting this a lot. And we're going to have a lot more accessories. We're going to have a lot more things going on with this. I really like e-commerce just as a concept. I really like engaging in these e-commerce websites. I love building them. They are really, really fun to run. And I've worked for companies before that use them. A bunch of different kinds of sites, but basically we want to have our own product line. A lot of people do now. There some YouTubers you may have seen, YouTubers specifically, have their own merch. I don't like a lot of it, only because it's not designed necessarily the best. If you guys know what I mean, you guys will know. But again, coming from a graphic design background, I absolutely love making these kind of things, and I want to make sure that we have the highest quality things available for you guys, including apparel. It's really easy to make high quality apparel that is not expensive at all. Custom stuff, of course, is going to, it's going to be more, but we also have an Etsy that sometimes I'll use. Try to just list whatever I have on there. Yeah, so we're going to definitely upload everything from there to this website. We will be using this website to sell all our merchandise, anything like that. Anything unique that's on here. Again, like the Japanese products, we have one of the partners of the channel is very good at getting the Japanese merchandise, has his own contact over in Japan, so he gets products every so often, every couple months, and he's decided to help us with that. We're eternally thankful, but everything that we have will be listed on here, and you can order it directly from here. It's all secured and everything. The website builder we've used, of course, has that. If you guys know, you guys will know some of the big three that are up there. Again, if you want to support the channel directly and not just using Patreon, feel free to take a look at our shop. If you guys want to see what the Scapegoat deck box looks like, I still have the original version of it. I don't have the most recent version. I have not printed one in quite a while. Basically, I've still been working on it, figuring things out. We're going to have more of those later. We're going to have a Pot of Greed deck box and some other kind of GOAT format characters as deck boxes, sleeves, anything like that, and later on dice and playmats. It's basically the shop that I want to show you guys, and then we of course have the rest of the website. The import shop will be its own section later, and then you guys can always see team updates. Basically, we're just going to have our videos on here, some of the popular ones. Of course, we have Sean's deck profile. We're also going to have Zohair's deck profile over here shortly as well, and some of the more popular videos too. Basically, it's the easiest way to follow us besides Patreon soon enough, and then YouTube community. I like using the community tab. Just easy to use, really. If you guys ever want to send us a message, you guys can use contact us, name, email, and message, and we'll get back to you. If you guys ever want a custom token, you can also use this too, or any kind of custom product, and we'll see what we can do for you too. That's always not a problem. We always like the messages too. I always like responding to messages. You can also create an account too, so it can save your history of ordered items. We're going to go ahead and go over to Patreon now and show you guys exactly what's going on with that. And so here it is. This is our Patreon. These are not comprehensive entirely. We're still working out some of the exact details on here, but for the most part, this is what you will get. So we have the 3 tiers currently. We're actually going to expand later on. We currently have the bronze tier, the silver tier, and gold tier. Pricing may adjust by the time you guys see this. We will probably lower the price on some of these for now. If not, that's it is what it is. Bronze tier for $3 a month. You will have access to our Patreon only posts, and you'll be able to send messages to each member. Basically, you just message us and we'll get back to you and make sure that everyone responds. So if you want to message O'Hare, you can message O'Hare through there. You guys will also see the upcoming videos and merchandise. So again, you guys, Patreons will be able to see some of the merchandise we're working on right now. Once this is again fully loaded and launched, you guys will see that. And then end card we will be replacing. So previously just had the OzoneTCG logo, background, and social medias, as well as the website. That will be replaced entirely with a very special list of Patreons. And silver tier and bronze tier and gold tier have their own colors on there, and sizes varying. Same with if you have a higher tier, your name will be read out at the end of each video too. But yeah, you guys will be able to at least see what's going on with OzoneTCG through Patreon from here, with the bronze tier. And then silver tier, a little bit more exclusive, and honestly probably the best value right now for what we have. You'll get everything from bronze, of course. That's usually how it is. But you'll also get our deck profiles. So we often theory in our own private Discord on what's going on with the metagame. That's where we're developing Cyber Gadget Eldritch when it was a deck. But you guys will be able to see kind of what we're working on, the skeletons for the decks, and some of the text, some of the replays as well. I'll upload, Edo Pro replays. You guys want to use the more casual side, and Dueling Book replays between team members and random people we happen to play against or partners of the channel, anything like that. you'll have that, and then we are actually going to have an exclusive Discord server. So it's not going to be the same one that we use for our private testing, but we will have a Discord server where we can just hang out. Eventually, we'll have tournaments too. Sometimes we'll be in voice chat there and answer questions and anything like that. But eventually, we'll have online tournaments. Again, similarly to Duel Academy, they have their own 4 times a month tournaments. We will have something like that later on. So if you guys like their content and like our content, be sure to check out for a future update. We'll have that. So basically, silver tier, you will also be able to decide on videos. We'll have polls regarding new videos. Basically, I've had a list of videos for a long time that I've been wanting to do, and some of those will be done first if you guys want to, or if there are any suggestions you guys want to make through the posts on Patreon, that's up there too. Yeah. It's a really cool way to build a community too. I really like the way that we can do these things and make it exclusive enough to where not everyone will want to do it necessarily. Some people just like to watch the videos for the videos, but some people really like the content and always, always take a look at them and always make sure to support the channels. And then gold tier, again, everything from before. Again, similarly to like Duel Academy, we will have a deck check for you guys. If you guys ever want us to kind of critique your deck and see what we can do, you'll be able to do that. The coaching thing, we're not going to really do too much, though we can do that if you guys want to. If you have the gold tier for $15 per month, you'll get like a 1-hour session at least. Again, ignore the additional fee. We're not doing that right now. We're doing that later on when schedules become more booked up. But for right now, they will be free with the gold tier. That's one of the rewards you guys get. Again, your name will be read out and we'll get a personalized thank you with every video. You guys will get that too. And then you'll have, of course, everything from the previous tiers. Basically, we want to just use that to kind of supplement and make sure that we're able to get merchandise out to you guys, especially with some of the things we have. It's really cool what we're able to do. So that is Patreon. If you guys want to support us on Patreon, please be sure to go over there. Again, the link will be in the description. We're going to update our link tree that we normally have in the video with everything on there. We're also going to have individual links at the end of the videos and in the descriptions as well. So be sure to look out. Now it is time for probably the most hyped part of the video is going to be the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Let's go ahead and see what we have over here. And so now you guys will see on screen kind of a closer look at what we have here. For the giveaways, we're going to be giving a couple of things away. One's going to be a playmat. One of them's going to be one of the prototype deck boxes we've made, and then we're going to have some tokens, 2 tokens, and I think 1 field center right now. All you have to do in order to be entered into the giveaway is to make sure you are subscribed and you comment on the video. That's it. You don't have to like or anything. You don't have to share. I don't want you guys to share or like if you guys don't want to. That is basically just so that we can check to make sure you guys are actually subscribed. But that's the idea, is to have that, and so we can reach out to you once the contest is over, or the giveaway is over. So we are going to be doing this for 1 week. So when you guys see this, exactly 1 week. Again, the date will be in the description. 1 week from today, we will do that Eastern Standard Time, end of the day Eastern Standard Time, so 11:59 p.m. No purchase, of course. I don't know why people would even do that. Anyway, so some of the things that we're going to be giving away, the playmat. It is a playmat that I made. I actually cut this from material myself, and I was able to get it cornered, rounded corners enough to where you can play on it. We'll have some demonstrations, of course, to see how it feels. Honestly, I love the fabric. I have more of these. I can make more of these. I know how to make them now. I can print on them later. Basically, it's just a blank playmat, but it is very, very soft. It is basically like velvet. It feels incredibly soft. You guys will see the little slide test that people often do for these. That is going to be 1. If you win, it will be your choice. So whichever person we reach out first, it'll be random. So the way we do the contest, if you comment on here, try not to be spam or anything. YouTube deletes spam comments for some reason. That's what they do. Just make sure you say something. So the system detects that you're not a robot or you're not botting or anything. We'll randomly pick people from the comments. And then if you get chosen, we will message you through your email or through YouTube messages, something like that. or we'll make a separate video declaring, that, and then you guys can email us at OzoneTCG@gmail.com, and then we'll reach out to you from there. But you'll have a choice. Whoever gets chosen first will get to choose the prize, and then so on and so forth from there until we don't have any more giveaways left. Again, shipping to the U.S. Only right now, just because there are some issues with the post office, specifically in my area. They've had issues with mailing things to foreign countries and everything there. But anywhere in the U.S., you don't pay for shipping at all for this giveaway specifically. So we're going to do that. You guys will, again, see some of the tokens and the playmat. Really, really nice. I am excited to eventually be printing on this. Again, we're going to have some custom designs you guys can purchase later on. This is a one of one. This is the first prototype I ever made, and I am not used to textiles. I have never done it before. I actually learned how to sew specifically to do this. I can now sew the corners and everything and make them look like pyramid playmats. If you guys, a little bit at least. I can't do quite the same because they are on a different level that we will probably never reach. But they're good at what they do. But if you guys want the prototype playmat, again, enter the giveaway, and then you may be selected and may be able to get it too. We're gonna go over to the deck box. It is a very basic prototype for what I'm going to make later, either through metal, aluminum, anything like that. It is going to be a deck box. Let's see if I'm making too much noise. It's a full deck box. You can put a deck in here. If I have my Sword Soul deck, actually. So I use this deck box right now. I can show you guys. It is a full deck. It is my actual deck I play with in person. It does fit in here entirely, minus the dividers. I use Pokemon dividers, but I will show you guys right here. We're going to take this out, that out, and then show you guys. So it does hold a bunch of double sleeve cards, but it doesn't hold everything that I use personally. Some people don't use everything. I go overload with tokens and dice and everything. While I'm preparing this, it does fit everything in here. I can put I play metal Sword Soul tokens when I do play Sword Soul. But yeah, it can fit everything in here, and it holds quite well. It does not pass the shake test, where you shake a deck box, put the lid on and then shake it, put it upside down and see if anything falls out. It will not pass that. I have tried it and bent a few cards doing so, but I just wanted to make something that holds the cards well enough and that it's small enough, but also holds dice. It's really hard to do in this kind of space, and just the way designing products like this. It's easy to remove. I mean, it's cool. I really like this. Eventually we'll have these too, but the really cool thing is that it's a removable dice tray. It does fit the standard dice, so it does not fit Konami dice. Currently, I can make those. Again, I designed all this myself. I designed the entire thing in a 3D modeling software. It does hold them, and then you can just pick them out from here or pick them out from the deck box itself. If you guys like this and you are selected for the giveaway, you can pick this too. It's really cool. Sometimes I use it for locals, sometimes I don't. I usually prefer these deck boxes, but for a prototype, eventually we'll be making something like that, again, with higher quality material, or have someone manufacture it for us. That is the other part. You guys will now be seeing on the screen the tokens. They are kind of an ultimate rare, etched foil kind of thing. Really high quality, and they feel like old ultimate rares in the TCG prior to 2014 in Duelist Alliance. When they changed the way ultis are made, they are incredibly high quality as well. Basically, that's the giveaway. Again, if you guys want to have another giveaway, eventually we will, once we hit, again, probably 3,000 subscribers at that point. And then, of course, one at 5,000, because that halfway point to 10K. 10K is another big goal, and I'm hoping to reach that sometime next year. I don't think it's going to happen this year. But yeah, and then our sub count, of course. I always like seeing it go up, but it's really just a vanity metric because I'm always looking at engagement rather than subscribers. The 1,000, again, sub threshold is the biggest one, so that's where I'm really closely paying attention to it, but I'm always looking at the analytics to see what's going on. Yeah, basically I love the way that you guys engage with the videos, and I, again, sincerely appreciate all the likes that we get, as well as the watch time you guys seem to really enjoy. A lot of the more recent deck profiles, they've seemed to be doing really well. We're going to have some more like market watch updates. We're going to have discussions about like sealed product, comparisons to other games, theory. We're still working on some of the like the intro to problem solving card text video. It's taken me forever to remake that. I made it 2 years ago, but I have to update it for with my experience with video editing now. I was not good back then. I'm still not good now, but I was significantly worse back in 2020. But eventually we'll get that out, probably get that out before the NAWCQ, and then we'll talk about a lot of metagaming discussions. We have a bunch of videos planned, lore videos. I like a lot of the more artistic projects such as lore videos. The Albaz guide was my favorite video to make because it was more on the artistic side as far as the visuals go. It wasn't just a standard informational video, where I did it took me about a week to make it between my job and everything. And making it, but that was my favorite video to make, and I want to make a lot more videos like that and include animations, custom animations. Just a little secret for you guys who have watched this far so far. The ABC deck profile that we had a couple days ago from some of the regionals, I actually made that from the Master Duel assets. I had to piece together the entire thing, cut them out from a single image, play arts and crafts with that. That was fun to do. It only took about half an hour to do, but yeah, we want to do stuff like that in the videos because they're cool. A lot of the Japanese YouTube channels I watch for Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon have animations like that or have updated visuals like that. We want to do something like that. And with Patreon and being able to really expand and show you guys what we can do, I figure we might as well try that in more deck guides. They're not going to be in every single video. They probably won't be in most videos, but the deck guides always watch out for because those are going to be the longest and most informational, again, akin to the Albaz deck guide before it came to the TCG. So that is basically all I wanted to cover. Again, we're going to have more updates in the future. I definitely want to talk about the collector's market because it is something I'm highly interested in, and especially the singles market because a lot of people seem to get some of the theory and predictions wrong. If you guys have seen my past market videos, we called quite a lot that went up, especially the plant stuff. Yeah, I love doing the market stuff. That's where I'm big right now, is into Yu-Gi-Oh! Markets. We'll talk about those in future videos and updates. I think that's all I have for you guys. If you wanted to the giveaway, again, like and comment, and then we'll pick you guys out a week from the day that this video comes out, which again, that date and time will be in the description. You guys will see that. Again, thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. Really, that's all I can say. I mean, here's to, 1,000 more, 2,000 more, and so on and so forth. That's what we really want to. We just want to grow the channel. I love making videos. I didn't realize how fun it was. And thanks to you guys have shown me that it's worth it. I mean, we don't make money from it right now, but it's worth it just making these videos just to get our ideas out there and discussions out there, because it helps a lot of people. We've gotten a lot of people who have reached out to us, even locally. I've had some of the teammates like Sean, people have reached out to all of us and said, hey, thank you guys for helping us, and that's really the best thing that can happen. That's basically all I have for you guys. Eric with OzoneTCG. See you guys in the next one.